Hey everyone, welcome back to the Justfly channel. My name is Jane, I'm the host of this channel, and today we have some exciting news on Microsoft Flight Simulator News today. Yes, we do. We actually have a load of topics, so you might want to grab some snacks and actually get yourself comfortable because we have a load to go through. Now, before we get in with today's video, I just want to say something very quickly because I saw it quite a lot inside the comments. If I'm talking too fast, that is either because I'm trying to get through this as quickly as possible, because I'm sure that all of you do not want to sit through a 25 minutes plus video because you guys would not want to enjoy that. But it will be sorted out very soon, as there is also a problem because I'm also using a different editing software which I can't really see all my waveforms, which is kind of like causing a load of problems, but that is also getting sorted at the same time. Everything will be back to normal hopefully within the next couple of weeks, but I'm not going to kind of like put an actual estimation date on it, but I will give you progress updates once we get some more things sorted out behind the scenes with the whole entire of the JHC production team. Anyway, that's enough ranting and raving, but before we do that, make sure you like, subscribe and comment down below what you found interesting about today's video. And now let's not waste any time, let's get straight in with the rest of it.
DJ Choice on the beat.
Okay, kickstarting off the news with Black Squid. Now, they have confirmed that all of its native aircrafts have been updated with full compatibility for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Along with the compatible updates, each aircraft also benefit from a number of new features and also improvements. All the updated aircrafts now come with their own installer and are available to now download via the user's Justfly accounts. Any sort of aircraft that has not yet been listed on the marketplace will be added very soon. Among the titles that are updated, these are going to be the Turbine Duke, the Piston Duke, the Starship, the TBM 850, and the Velocity XL. All of these have now been updated to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 and also include refinements based on community feedback. Now, it's worth noting that the Stage Gauge Overhaul series will actually not be received on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Instead, Black Square has confirmed that these aircrafts will actually soon reappear under a new professional range with more details and information expected to be out in the near future. Now, for those eager to jump straight in, all you have to do is Justfly has provided some links which will be linked inside the description and some information for all the newly updated aircrafts on their site. And as I said, all you need to do is log into your account and you'll be able to have access to it straight from there. Moving over to an aircraft developer that we all know and love, which is Carenado. Now, they have taken to Facebook to actually share some previews of their up-and-coming early model of the Cessna 172 for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 only. Recognizable by its fast back fuselage, square-off straight tail, and also the lack of the rear window, the early model years of the Cessna 172 draws heavily on its design of the 170 tail dragger and actually were instantly hit with a general aviation market of the late 1950s. Now, again, this was marketed by Cessna as the Land-O-Matrix tricycle landing gear and actually was powered by a reliable 145 horsepower 6-cylinder Continental O300 engine. The early production of the 172 was actually said to make flying almost as easy as driving. Now, thanks to its clever marketing combined with actually its handling characteristics, the Cessna 172 quickly gained a reputation as a staple for both business and also personal aviation at that time. Now, today, the early model of the 172 actually holds their value very well and actually remains popular for recreational flying and also flight training. Now, coming back to the flight simulator, there is pictures now provided on screen, and Carenado's straight tail Cessna 172 appeared to be based on a 1957 or 1958 version of this aircraft. Now, the modern era Skyhawk pilots will actually quickly notice the pull knob starter and also the veteran driven vacuum system, and also manually operated, and also has the Johnson bar flaps which can also extend up to 40 degrees. Now, there is also going to be some more features that are going to be appearing with this model by Carenado. Now, the developers have also decided to give its straight tail 172 several upgrades, such as the shoulder harshness and also the modern avionics, and this is including the Garmin GNS 430 GPS, GMA 340 audio panel, the GTX 330 transponder, and also a S-Tech 55X autopilot panel. All luxury hardly imagined when the aircraft actually rolled off into the assembly of the late 1950s. Now, if you'd like to get the Carenado 172, it is now available on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024's marketplace for $14.99, and that is in US dollars. Also, we do not know yet if this is going to be exclusive to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 or if it's going to be available on 2020's game as well. Bringing it back to the Now moving over to iniBuilds, they have announced the up and coming release of the Impulse 100 pocket rocket for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 and 2020. Now this compact turbine powered aircraft is designed to deliver a high performance flying experience with plenty of system depth and visual designs. Now powered by a Orson's 250 C20R turbine engine, the aircraft will actually simulate realistic behavior such as hot starts, ITT perks on startup, torque, and also a extensive amount of failure conditions. Now the flight model has also been tuned to provide fast, elegant handling and making it more suitable for low level and high energy flying. Also the 3D model features a 4K PBR texturing and also fully animated cockpit and also exterior parts, and also 6 custom liveries with matching interiors. The visual effects such as the icing, rain, exhaust heat, smoke, and also a custom lighting will also have a further enhancement on the immersion. Now for clarity, iniBuilds are not the developers but just the publishers of the plane. The actual developers is actually not known, but we've actually been told that it is made by industry veterans, so that is something to be looking forward to. Now the Impulse 100 pocket rocket is actually coming soon and will be available for £11.99, and that does include taxes and VAT. Now moving over to who we know and always love on the channel, and that is creators of World, and that is actually known better as Cows Studio. Now they have pushed an update for its DA40 and DA42 series of aircrafts for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and 2024. With the latest update, both aircrafts have actually received substantial improvements aimed at increasing realism and also flight handling inside of the sim. Alongside the updates, Cows has also made the DA40NG available for free for current customers. Now kickstarting off with the Cows DA40 series. The version 1.1.0 updates bring a major focus on making the aircraft systems more realistic and also fixing outstanding bugs. Improvements include a fully custom electronical system, simulating buses, circuit breakers, and batteries that could actually fully be discharged by components like, for example, the cabin lights being left on and so forth. The G1000 avionics suite also receives several enhancements, such as the wide flight plan view on the PFD page, and also the priming assistant feature, and also improved fuel calculations, and also a timer expired voice alert, among other things as well. Now several bug fixes round up the update in general, and Cows has actually stated that the process of refining the DA4 series took actually over 5 months. Now announced recently, the new generation of the DA40 NG, which is what the NG stands for, which is new generation. This is now available as a free update for owners of the Cows DA40 series. Now the DA40 NG key features are technically a turbocharged engine, which will be the AG300, which is a jet fuel powered piston engine that actually offers lower fuel consumption and also a reduction in the pilot's workload with a lower FADEC control system. Now moving over to the DA42 update. Now this update brings it up to version 1.2.2 and brings a whole host of realism focused features and also quality of life improvements and fixes to the aircraft. Now similar to the DA40 series, the DA42 actually sees updates to its electronical systems, including the improved simulation of the components like, for example, the electronical buses, the circuit breakers and batteries, and also the G1000 avionic benefits from several updates, including better fuel calculation, new airspeed markers for all of the important VSync and also VMC speeds, and also so much more. Also, flight model wise, the DA42's FADEC system and also the turbo response, as well as a new cooling airflow simulation, has also now been improved. Now moving away from all of those aircrafts and coming just as a general overview for both of the aircrafts. Now there are some benefits from tweaks to the lighting, visuals, sounds, state saving, failures, and also the standby instruments. Additionally, Cows has also stated that separate Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and 2024 installers are now going to be available for both aircrafts. Owners can actually update their aircraft via Orbex Central, and also the update should also be available on Microsoft Flight Simulator Marketplace very soon. Now if you do not own the Cows DA42 or the DA40 series for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 or 2024, then you can pick up the aircraft from Orbex for $46.25 and $40.25 respectively, and that is all in Australian dollars, and I'll be linking inside the description.
DJ Choice on the beat. Added.
Okay, moving to someone that we actually don't really talk about on here because there was no need for us to really talk about it, but a new update for FlightSim.to has been announced to launch for its all-new auto installer, a tool that is actually designed to actually make it hassle-free to install add-ons for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Now, this is currently in beta and available exclusively for premium members only, and the auto installer actually promises to simplify the process of getting your favorite sceneries, aircrafts, and liveries into the sim. Now, the new application actually integrates directly with FlightSim.to, and this is allowing users to actually install compatible add-ons with a simple click. Once selected, the auto installer will automatically download and extract and place it into the correct folder without actually needing to actually archive anything or hunt down for the community folder. Alongside of all of this, there is a one-click install. The tool actually supports also bulk installation, and this is letting simmers to actually queue up multiple different add-ons at once. There is also going to be support for the custom installation paths and also symbolic links, and also this is ensuring flexibility for those who actually have a large library spread across different sort of drives. Now, to bear this in mind, not every add-on is actually going to be compatible yet, as developers actually must opt in for the auto installer to work. Likewise, there is also no sort of built-in uninstaller, meaning that you would have to still manually remove it when it's still required, as the tool is still remaining in beta so far, so users should actually expect some limitations whilst the developers are still working on it. Now, you'll be able to install an add-on by just clicking a button on the site, whilst also having the launcher also open on the computer. And also this depends on either if it's Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 only, 2020 only, or both. They will kind of like sort it out automatically for you. Now, for those who regularly download content from FlightSim.to, the auto installer has a potential to actually be significantly reduced of the setup time and also confusion. Now, whilst this is only available for premium users and premium members only for the time being, I'm sure we're going to see this available for all users in the near future. Okay, moving over to some hardware. Now, this is coming from the hardware developer also known as Cockpit Simulator. Now, they have announced the 737 TQ throttle quadrant, and this is exclusive pre-sale through the ending of October. Now, the throttle quadrant is available in two configurations. One is actually matching the new 737 MAX style cutoff switches, and also another that is equipped with the more traditional 737 NG style cutoff levers as well. Now, both variants feature motorized throttle levers, speed brakes, and also the trim wheels that are actually powered by 4 high torque brushless motors and also 5 stepper motors at the same time as well. Now, locking mechanisms prevent in the real 737, like for example the idle reverse lockout and also the flight detents, and also this has been recreated within the sort of throttle quadrant as well. Now, the trim system also includes a folding handle on the wheel and a dual trim position indicator, and also a functional trim cutout switch, which will also be prevented by a protected guard as well. There is also going to be a fully functional fire control panel with 3 powered fire handles at the same time, with also it being fully backlit, and also has indicator lights that also will be included with both throttle variants as well. Now, the base itself actually comes with cups and also a document holder on both sides, and this is actually supposed to be matching the real world aircraft. Now, if you're wondering, where can I get this from, or would you even have the enough money to actually get it? It'll be available directly from Aerosoft for £2,557.82. That's the reason why I said it, but I just wanted to include this on today's news. But there is also a pre-order for the people that actually can afford this. There was also going to be a pre-order that is expected to be shipping out in late November of 2025. So if you guys have the money, or if you guys want to break your wallet, there'll be a link inside the description as per usual, just in case you guys want to get it. And that is only if the link is actually available though. Okay, coming back to something that we could actually all afford, and this is coming from iniBuilds, and this is also moving over to some airports. Now, they have actually announced that they are bringing out Cape Town International Airport, also known as Foxtrot Alpha Charlie Tango, and this is going to be a premium edition of the airport. Now, this will actually soon be released only for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. As you already know, all of their premium stuff is only released for 2024's game. Now, the up-and-coming scenery actually promises to actually have a highly detailed rendition of South Africa's business busiest airports, and it's complete with a host of features extending well beyond its airfield itself. Now, Cape Town International Airport, if you don't know, is actually served as the primary gateway to South Africa's Western Cape, and this will actually be connected with across South Africa, Europe, and the Middle East. Now, this is handling over millions of passengers each and every year. The actual airport is actually a key hub for both South Africa's airways and also several international carriers. It actually is striking a backdrop of the Table Mountains, make it more of a more scenic destination in the region. The airport would actually feature custom ground textures, accurate terminal and apron layouts, and also a range of smaller details such as decals, barriers, vegetation, and also bespoke lighting. An official GSX profile will be available at launch, and this alongside with static aircraft models to actually help bring the apron to life. Moving away from the runways, iniBuilds has also implemented a 12-meter DME terrain mesh covering the whole entire of the Cape Peninsula, and this is actually reshaping the iconic Table Mountain and its surroundings with actually adding realism. Now, to further enhance the immersion, the scenery will actually include an animated element such as the Table Mountain aerial cableway, which can actually now be shown on screen, as well as the local landmarks like, for example, the Table Mountain Cafe and also helipads. Now, whilst this is currently still not available just yet, iniBuilds has also confirmed its pricing, and this will be £14.99, and that does exclude taxes and VAT. Once it is out, we'll let you know as per usual. Now, moving over to Drzewiecki Designs. Now, they have shared another round of their progress update for its Katowice airport, also known as Echo Papa Kilo Tango scenery for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and 2024. Now, the main terminal has seen some further development, with also the interior areas also now featuring custom information boards, and also work on the Terminal A has officially started, and this is expanding the passenger facilities within the project. Now, on the land side of things, there is also a new hotel that has also been completed. Now, just across the apron, refinements actually continue with the designated cargo high loader, and this is actually designed for the 777, the 767, and also the 747 operations, and this actually still remains in development today. Now, visual updates also include the introduction of the red obstruction lights, as well as a new ground service vehicles, and also equipment scattered throughout the whole entire airport to add activities, and also dozens of officer containers have also been finished and also placed around the airport as service areas to capture the airport's industrial character. Now, behind the scenes, optimization work has also been taking place for LOD adjustments and also numerous amounts of small corrections, and this is going to be helping to balance out performance with details. Now, this airport continues to take shape week by week, and Drzewiecki Designs is actually focusing on everything from the large structures to all of the small ground techniques and final touches. So if you'd like to keep track yourself, just in case I do miss anything, you can head over to their Instagram, which will be linked inside the description. Okay, moving over to our last two things on the news for today, and it's coming from, first off, SLH Sim Designs, and they've released St. Barths Airport, also known as Tango Foxtrot Foxtrot Juliet, for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and 2024. Now, this airport is a small public airport located in the village of St. Jane on a Caribbean island. Now, the airport itself is actually famous for its challenging approaches, as aircrafts must actually land at a much steeper descent, and also there is a sharp hill and also a traffic roundabout before actually touching down on the short runway itself. Now, whilst departures actually take off directly on or over the beach, this is actually a little bit different when it comes to landing. Now, the airport is actually served by small regional aircrafts, and this is including the BN2 Islander, the Cessna Grand Caravan, and so much other aircrafts as well. There is also a load of airliners that actually kind of like go through this, and this is including the West Indies helicopters, the DLH Aviation also handles cargo operations, and so much more. Now, SLH's Sim Designs renderization of this airport actually features custom modeling, fully custom interiors, 4K PBR texturing, dynamic 3D animated people that actually react with you when you land or take off, and there is also accurate hill slopes and also terraformatting as well, with also working control tower elevators and so much more. Now, if you'd like to purchase this, you get it for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and 2024 for £16.80 from iniBuilds store, and that'll be linked inside the description. And our last but not least aircraft for today, it's coming actually from iniBuilds, and it's actually not released just yet, but it has been announced. And this is actually Fang, also known as AT-98. And it's actually one of the most remote airstrips in the whole entire world, and this will actually be fully released as a free add-on for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 only. Now, this is actually located within the deep parts of Antarctica, and Fang serves as a seasonal gateway for expeditions and also research teams. Now, operated by White Desert, the unique airstrip is actually carried directly into the ice and also offers simmers a chance to actually tackle one of the most extreme destinations on the planet. It actually should be an interesting challenge with the up-and-coming release of the iniBuilds A340 at the same time as well. Now, the scenery will actually deliver a fully recreation of this airport and also the aerodome, and this will actually be complete with its mile-long ice runway, and this is going to be bespoke snow and also ice textures. They're actually going to be featuring footprints and also vehicle tracks, with also custom objects such as camps, tents, vehicles, and also static aircrafts, along with the more traditional and also accurate lighting and also so much more. Now, iniBuilds has made sure that this is going to be optimized for LOD management and also has the latest Microsoft Flight Simulator SDK tools to ensure way more smoother performance across the range of systems and all the other bits and pieces that are going to be included with this. Now, iniBuilds has confirmed that this will be released very soon as a free add-on. And that is it for today's Microsoft Flight Simulator news feed. I'm hoping that you guys enjoyed it. Yes, today's one has been a very interesting one. There was a load of topics. We actually have one video actually being put for Tuesday, and that's going to be talking about Flight Sim Studios, where they share about their Super 27 development update. As it was kind of like quite long to actually put inside one video, so you'll see that and expect that on Tuesday. So just keep your notifications on for that. Anyway, this has been your boy Jay on Justfly, and as always, happy flying.